Hello everybody, welcome back to Piano Language Academy. That's me, Devon, your speaking coach. Today, guys, I'm gonna share a new post on my YouTube channel for you guys that you can watch and you can learn something very important and necessary if you really want to learn English and if you would like to learn spoken English. So that's the real great channel for you guys. You can get a great advantage and great pros of this channel. So it's been a long time. I don't really share many posts. I felt that actually it's the time, it's real time that I gotta start. I gotta comment from somewhere. Like I need to post something. So that's today. So I just came back. Hope you're gonna enjoy this movie. Of course, guys, today it's the new series of my posts. Like I'm gonna react at one of the best movie ever I've seen before. It's called Interstellar. I know, and I feel that some of you guys already watched that movie and you love this movie. So we're gonna react at the final ending scene of the movie, and it's one of the touching, I think, the scene that I ever watched. I'd like to react at, so I'd like to watch again, so I'd like to share my thoughts and I'd like to discuss the points, the words, I don't know, like the emotions they use there and which word they use there. So like to give some explanation and tips and tricks that how can you use in what situation you can use those words and stuff. So I cannot really wait. Let's get going. Demek dostlar, biz bugün sizinle bir filmin son hissesine, son parçasına reaksiya verəcəyik. Bu film Interstellar adlanır. Düşünürəm ki, bu filmə baxanlar çoxdur aranızda, ancaq bu filmin həqiqətən də çox təsirli bir film olduğunu diqqətinizə çatdırmaq istəyirəm. Bizim baxacağımız və sizin üçün maraqlı ola biləcəyiniz hissəni haqqında məlumat verim. Yəni bu filmdə biz əsasən ingilis dilinə xüsusi diqqət ayıracağıq. Biz orada istifadə olunan sözlərin pronunciation, bu və ya digər formada ingilis dilinə bağlı bütün məqamlara toxunacağıq ki, siz də həmin filmlərdən və ümumən bu filmdən də müəyyən bir maraqlı məlumat götürəsiniz və ingilis dilini öyrənməkdə sizə də yardımcı olsun. Sizdən isə kanala abunə olmanız və orada notification səsini açmanız advise edirəm. Çünki onu açdıqda siz növbəti postların gəldiyində sizə məlumat veriləcəkdir. Okay, Azərbaycanda olan izləyicilər sizin üçün çox maraqlı olmalıdır sizin üçün uşaqlar. Çünki düşünürəm ki, ingilis dilini öyrənmək istəyənlər çoxdur aranızda və hətta ingilis dilini bilib də bəzi filmlərə baxanda müəyyən hissələrini başa düşməyən dostlarımız da çoxdur. Onlar üçün də bu postlar çox uğurlu postlar olacaq və düşünürəm ki, istədiyiniz filmi və ya TV şounu komment səsində yaza bilərsiniz və biz ona növbəti postlarda reaksiya verə bilərik. Yeah, by the way, before going through the movie, it's a sorry for actually pausing the video here, but I'd like to tell you something. This is one of the soundtracks that I really love. And sometimes even I don't watch the movie, but I just search the soundtrack on YouTube or somewhere else. Like I really want to listen to that soundtrack. This is really cool soundtrack. And it feels like, you know, you remember the things that happened to you. I mean, in a previous time, in the past, like you try to remind, I don't know, like recall the things. This is really good and like very, very cool soundtrack. Let's continue. You know who's that old lady here actually? The old lady is a daughter of the Cooper, and Cooper he traveled to space, but that lady, she was like a little girl when he traveled to space. But you know, the space period and time calculations completely different, and it's shown in this movie clearly, so you can watch the movie, full movie, you can understand, but I just give you some information about this. This old lady is a daughter of that Cooper, that young man, but the Cooper went for 10 days, of course in the space time, in the space period for 10 days, but here in the world, I mean on Earth, this 10 days calculates around I don't know, 70 years maybe, or 60 years. That's why, I mean, this thing happens. And when he came and opened the door, and his daughter she's very sick and she's old, you see from the movie, and that's the movie part, very best part. She didn't wait actually. No, she's been waiting actually. She's been waiting his father will come, I mean one day. But anyway, let's just watch the movie. Yeah, her name was Murph. Like it was me, Murph. If you watch the movie, there was kind of a scene that actually they had one connection. It was watch. So I really cannot remember exactly the points of that movie, but I could say that there was a watch, and when he just went out, I mean the Cooper went to the space, and he gave the girl found. I mean his daughter found the watch, which was the real connection. Which was a real connection between the Murph and the Cooper.
Oh, she knows.
I know. People didn't believe me. They thought that I was doing it all myself. But I knew who it was.
Yeah, again, that the thing that I was talking about, the watch. I mean, she says that people didn't believe that she will get back, but I knew that it was you, and she shows the watch. I mean, it was the real connection between Murph and Cooper. I mean, if you can watch the movie, guys, you can definitely see that things, and definitely see, you can see that points. Let's continue.
Nobody believed me. But I knew you'd come back.
How?
Because my dad promised me.
Oh, you see, guys, my hair really chilled right now because of that part. I really like that's the most touching part of this. And the girl, imagine that the girl, I mean, she got old, and but her father still young. I don't like this is a time change in some way, and I mean, this is the really the best part of the movie that I can say that. And it says I believe that she would come back, but say how? I mean, because I don't know how many years passed, 70 or 60 years passed, but said nothing. But I only just believe because my dad promised me. That's the power of the promise. That's the power of the dad promise. Actually, I really like this part of the movie, and it makes me really cry. I don't know, but really my hair is just chilled.
I'm here now, Murph. I'm here.
No parent should have to watch their own child die. I have my kids here for me now.
Yeah, I mean, this is also the good saying, good words, and it says that I'm here, but it says no parents should watch that their own child die. Gerçekten de hiçbir insan gerek hiçbir valideyn onun uşağının öldüğünü görmesin. Yani bu çok ağırlı bir şeydi. This is really I can't can't hide feelings when I watch this movie and feel oh God, how is it possible? You just imagine you've got a daughter and you spend your time but in the movie in the starting, in the beginning of the movie, your daughter really begs her father, please do not leave us, kind of stuff. But the Cooper, in some case, I don't know how, just left and did his job, whatever he wanted to do. When he came back, it's his daughter, as it gets older, she already got older, and she's kind of in a death bed, ölüm yatağının death bed, you can say so, and you see your daughter, and oh God, this is kind of really strange feelings ever. And that's why she says that hiçbir valideyn öz uşağının ölümünü görmemeli. And no parents should watch their own child die. Yeah, all right, that's bad. Let's just continue.
You go.
Where?
Brand.
Yeah, I think, I mean, she says that she go there, I mean, then he says where, and she goes to Brent. I think the Brent, like the girl, like who actually was left there, like, I mean, who stayed there in the space, and that's why, I mean, he travels again there. I mean, you can see, I mean, at the end of the movie, Cooper travels like again to space, and I think he goes to Brand there because the Brand left there. I mean, the name of the girl. Yeah, I mean, you guys, if you have got an information, you can write below. Actually, what's the I mean, who's the Brand there? I just remembered like that actually.
She's out there. Setting up camp.
Yeah, I mean, she says that she's out there. I think that girl, like in the movie, that girl she's talking about, that girl, like she says that she's out there setting up camp like this. Like, I don't know, because of like maybe she stays there and that's why she set a camp there.
Setting up camp.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about actually. So guys, like hopefully you loved it. At the end of the movie, he traveled again that space, like in order to find that Brand out, because like as his daughter actually said that, I mean, she's out there and she's setting a camp there, and like he traveled the space again, like in order to find. There's no information about that after this. But actually, if you guys know about this movie more, so you can write down like comments below, so you can give me some advice, or I can like a piece of advice or like suggestions like for the future post. I can make it for you guys. Even I can like I don't know, like react to some TV show or like some interview, or I don't know, like some other film or part of a film, like you'd like to hear something or explanation stuff. But today I just shared it because I really love this part of like this movie, and that part was like one of my favorite part, and it was really cool part. So I just want to share it with you. So guys, hopefully you're doing great. So in the future, deməli uşaqlar, gələcəkdə sizin üçün də yeni videolar, bu cür videolar hazırlayacağım və bunların davamı gəlməsini istəyirsinizsə kanala abunə olun və istəklərinizi aşağıda komment hissəsinə yazın ki, biz növbəti dəfədən həmin kommentlərə uyğun olaraq videolar çəkim və sizə istədiyiniz sırf ingiliscə bağlı olaraq, danışıq dili ilə bağlı olaraq bilmək, öyrənmək istədiyiniz şeyləri də mən sizə orada göstərməyə çalışacağım. Okay, you can actually subscribe me on like YouTube here, and you can just get a lot of information about English and spoken English. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. Peace.